needs to be a little bit more cutthroat in that attacking third. We had a great chance to make it 2-0. We had several really good positions start the second half. And then it's a big decision that turns a game. You get that Jack Baldwin's running back, his heels get clipped. You get that given every single time. For some reason today it's not given, and that turns the game.
You made such a sensational start, didn't you? Was that something you worked on, starting the game well?
Well, you always want to start the game well. We wanted to be on the front foot. We had a really good start, a great finish from James, and I thought defensively we looked really comfortable first half. We really limited them. So, like I say, there's a couple of bits of probably naivety from us, which we're disappointed with, but there's also that decision that again turns the momentum of the game, and unfortunately we've had several of those this season that have cost us.
And you talked about being cutthroat. I mean, it's all ifs, buts and maybes, but stroke of half-time, Zane one-on-one with their keeper. Had he have scored that, it could have been a very different outcome tonight.
Without doubt, I think if you go in 2-0 up and at half-time, I think we go on to win the game. And that's not a criticism of Zane. He's done great to get there. But that's as a team, we just need to be a little bit more ruthless in those situations. But I've just said to the players in there, we're not a million miles away off these. The top teams in this division. Hull have come down from the Championship, fantastic squad, some really good players. We pushed them all the way, and we're unlucky not to come away with something.
I was going to ask were you concerned because they had a lot of possession, or were you pleased because for all the possession they didn't really trouble Anthony?
Well, we had more possession, so that's the fact of the game. We had more possession than them. Like I say, we just didn't quite create enough with it in that final third. So. There's a lot of positives in there. I think there's really good progress being made. We don't think we're far off at all. Like I say, a little bit naivety on a couple of occasions on our part, and a decision that we should never go 2-1 down. And I can't probably emphasise enough how much that turns the game.
And I guess managers live and die by their decisions. Grant McCann made a triple substitution, and incredibly, all three substitutes scored tonight.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at their bench and the quality, as we spoke about before the game, they've got real depth to their squad. They've got real quality there, and that's the size of the club that Hull is, and many years in the Premier League, and obviously just come down from the Championship, and that's what we're competing with. And we knew that before the game, and like I say, there's a lot of positives to take away from that because we're not far off at all.
Because you've got quality on your bench as well, and we saw them come on afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, we're happy with the recruitment we've done. We're happy with the squad we've got in place. I think over the last 4 or 5 weeks we've made significant progress. And I think there's long spells in the game today that show that. We're very close to beating these top teams in the division. So we've just got to keep working hard and keep pushing away. And we've got to bounce back very quickly with a away trip to Rochdale on Saturday.
I was going to say, you go to Rochdale on Saturday. It's very important you now get back on the horse.
Yeah, exactly. There's no time for disappointment. There's so many games this season you haven't got time to. So, we'll have a rest tomorrow, back in Thursday, and we'll start prepping for that one and focus on trying to bounce back quickly.
Thank you.
Pleasure.